Smells like brand new products. Plastic. What's going on, y'all? Capt.Collier here. Welcome back to the channel. We are not going to be fishing today. I'm over here in Orlando, Florida at the 2023 ICAST. And this is my first time being here. Gotta say, it's a little overwhelming. And Mr. Bill Falconer here.
What's up, everybody?
This is Bill Falconer.
Yep.
If you would like to go ahead and introduce yourself real quick. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I run Anglers Resource, which is the exclusive North American distributor for all Fuji products for both OEM manufacturers and custom rod building places. I'm also a custom rod builder and have a YouTube channel under Faulkner Custom Rods. And ICAST is awesome. Welcome, everybody. Have a look around.
Yep. Thanks to Mr. Bill here. He got us the passes here. They're going to be doing a few demonstrations here. I'm sure if y'all live in the United States of America or pretty much anywhere, I mean, you know Fuji guides, Fuji everything. It's a great product. If you own any St. Croix or what other kind of brands, I mean, they all.
St. Croix, Cashin, Crowder, North Fork Composites, Lamaglass, oh man, a pile.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you. Hey, isn't that the guy from the fishing pub?
Hey, is that him?
That's Captain Bo Strange.
Captain Bo Strange. Hey, can I get your autograph? I did ride over here with Captain Bo. That was him with the Fishing Public. If y'all haven't checked his channel out, I'll have it linked down below. But just gonna take y'all along here through the journey. Just gonna be checking out all these different products. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, we've got knife companies, we've got lure companies, rod companies, all kinds of stuff. So it's probably gonna be a long video, but I think it's gonna be really cool and interesting. We're gonna see a lot of cool products, so y'all stay tuned. If you enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing. If you enjoy this type of stuff or any kind of saltwater fishing, let's get to it. So first thing I noticed was these giant, massive largemouth bass in this tank right here. I had to come check them out. They're just chilling out. Golly. All right, guys, we're gonna start here at this Twistlock beverage locking system. This looks pretty cool right here. So Captain Bo was just telling me about this, about how if you put cups and cup holders and whatnot, you know, sometimes they have a tendency to spill and knock over. Well, this is looks like a solution to that if y'all are interested in that. So we're gonna let Jason here kind of tell you about this product real quick.
How are you? I'm Jason. We have the Twistlock beverage locking system, and we've got 3 types of drinkware with locking bases affixed to our drinkware. We've got various mounts that you can affix to consoles, hard cooler tops, any flat surface. We've got a flat mount, a mini disc. You can drop the mini disc into any flat or any existing cup holder. We've got a bar mount that can be affixed to any bar stock or frame. And we also have a recessed cup holder replacement for, you can pop those stock cup holders out of your boats and drop these guys in.
Yep, I really like that.
Sweet.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's a premium double-walled stainless steel drinkware, vacuum sealed. And we back all of our products with 2-year no questions asked warranty. So you drive over it with your truck, just send a photo, we'll mail you a new one.
Okay,
so
sweet.
We're really excited about this. Our two disc options come with 3M VHB double-sided adhesive and self-tapping screws.
Okay, so you can use just a 3M. So if you didn't want to put any screws in your boat or any other, vehicle, you just stick them straight to
Clean
it.
the surface very well, rubbing alcohol, super clean and dry. And then the 2 discs come with the self-tapping screws and the VHB 3M adhesive.
Cool.
So you can stick those down.
Well, we appreciate the demonstration.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we have pulled us to the Relief Band booth here, and it's kind of caught my eye here because, as y'all know, if you watch the channel, my wife gets seasick, so she's not ever able to go out on the water to fish with us. And this may solve that problem right here. So this is Hannah. She's going to kind of talk a little bit about this product real quick.
Yeah. Hey guys, so Relief Band is actually the first FDA cleared wearable for the treatment of nausea. And for the purposes of this show, people love our product because it's great for boating and fishing, specifically because we have a range of models. And our sport model here is IPX7 waterproof. So it's great on a boat if you're someone like your wife has issues with seasickness. So why is it FDA cleared? Why is it clinically proven? Why do we have thousands of people who love our product? It actually uses a technology called neuromodulation. So what it does is you wear it on the underside of your wrist. It stimulates a nerve called the median nerve. This nerve is responsible for sending messages to the part of your brain that controls nausea and vomiting. So it literally tells your brain to switch off those symptoms of nausea and vomiting that your wife is experiencing. It works within 3 to 5 minutes, and it can be used both preventatively or while you're actively feeling sick. So we always say you'll see it has a couple level settings. So if you're using it preventatively, you're about to get on a boat, you know you don't do well with boats, you can put it on and put it at a low setting, and it's going to prevent you from ever getting that feeling of nausea. But say you're saying, I'm good, you've done this all the time, I don't need it. You get on the boat and all of a sudden you're leaning over the edge. That's when you can put it on, and you can put it on a higher setting. It's going to kind of pump up the reactivity of that nervous system so that it happens a little bit quicker and you get relief. So we have a variety of products. Like I said, Sport is our waterproof model, but we also have some more entry price point models, as well as our Premier, which is our most elevated, and I call it sleek, chic, and discreet. For, we treat a lot of things. Nausea caused by morning sickness, chemotherapy. If you get nauseous from anxiety or migraines, you might want to be more discreet that you're treating yourself for relief. So this is kind of our discreet model. But to point out too is it's 100% natural. So there's no side effects. So if you take something like Dramamine or you use those patches, people can actually have a lot of side effects with that, whereas ours is basically just tapping into your body's own natural healing system. Someone asked a question about how long it lasts. So while you're wearing it, you can wear it, up to, these all last for a variety of hours. This one's rechargeable, so it's 30 hours on one charge. So you can wear it that full time, and it'll last that full time. Once you get the relief, you can turn it off, and that relief will last significantly. But I always say if you're actively on the boat and it's continuing, I would just keep it on at a low setting. And I'm sure you're not going to be on that boat for 30 hours in rough water. So, but yeah, some of the we actually have some models that last even longer as well.
Well, we really appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by.
If anyone is interested in possibly looking at this or picking one up for themselves, where can they find y'all?
Visit us at reliefband.com.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Alright guys, so we're here at our next booth. I've been trying to target products and stuff that are relative to the area and the stuff that we do along the Alabama Gulf Coast. And this right here caught my eye. I personally never used this before. This is a descending device.
Descending device, correct.
Fish that have bear trauma from
Absolutely.
deep water. And so we normally just use venting tools to where you just pop their air bladder.
Yeah, well, you're trying to release the gases that have built up. Yeah. Exactly, yep.
So we're going to let David here tell us about this product.
Sure. David Moss with the Nature Conservancy, and what we're trying to do is promote responsible angling. I myself am an angler. So when we're out fishing, especially with bottom fish, they can suffer from something called bear trauma, which is just like the bends in a scuba diver, where the gases expand too fast and the fish can't expel them. But with a descending device, you can attach this to the fish, and there's a bunch of different kinds here, different styles. You attach this to the fish, and you can actually set this at different depths, depending upon how deep you're fishing. So this is for 50 feet. You can push it in all the way is 150 feet, and then halfway in is 100 feet. And so what it does is it'll drag the fish down. Not only will it push water and air over the fish's gills, but it'll actually compress the fish as it goes down. When it gets down to the set depth, pops open like that, and the fish will swim away, not only to be caught again, but the great thing is that then it reproduces to catch more and more fish. So it's great for me as an angler because, like I said, I want to go out there and keep fishing and catch more and more. This is the Sequelizer. We're kind of impartial about brands, but this one will run you about $50 or so. You can get less expensive ones. This is what's called a scissor style. So what you do is you put a heavy weight here, this goes up to your line, this goes in the bottom of the fish's mouth like that, and we'll drag it down. When it gets to the bottom, you just pop it off. This one's about $10. Same thing with the safe release weight. This one's about $10 or $15. You can really get them inexpensive, and they do great for the fishery. So if you go to nature.org/Florida Fisheries, we've got a lot more information about descending device use. And we've actually got a really cool video on there too of a red grouper that was released in about 180 feet that looked fairly similar to this red snapper. And you can see in that video the red grouper really come back to life as it goes down. You'll see the eyes go back in, the stomach shrinks. I wish it worked on me. But the stomach shrinks as it goes down, it comes back to life, it gets to the bottom, and if you watch in the background, it'll come off of the descending device, and in the background, you'll see the grouper swim and get back into its hole. It's a really neat video.
Just go straight back home.
Yep, really neat video.
Cool. Dave,
really appreciate you guys. And thank you for the work that you're doing, I appreciate it.
So my name is Roger Gibson. I'm an Alaskan-based veteran-owned company. We launched 3 months ago back home in Alaska. Doing pretty well. So what's unique about our product, like we said, we came out with the first all-in-one Ned Bonk combo. So we have a patent on that. What's great about Handy Bonk is it comes in 2 different sizes. The retrofit is amazing. It fits round tube, octagonal tube, dip net T-handles. We also sell our product in 6 different combo variation sets. We got 3-foot handles, 4-foot handles, telescopic. These are all our hoops, and we have different nettings, rubberized and poly. Currently, you can find us. We have our online store at handybonk.com. If you're in Alaska, we're in 11 different stores in Alaska. Check out our website. It'll tell you all the locations and tell you all our prices.
All right, y'all, look who we've came across here. This is the Coastal Worldwide guys now here. Yeah, they're going to talk about this Tightline braid.
Yeah, so here at the Tightline braid booth, we are launching a brand new hollow core braid, 30, industry standard, like 40, 50 for hollow core. But this is a spooling machine. It's pretty cool to show people. So obviously for Tightline and a lot of braids, you have a hollow core braid, which is 12 strand, or you have an 8 strand braid, which is a solid core. Obviously, if you look right here, 8 strands, you got 8 individual fiber bobbins. Now this is pretty cool. Tightline does not bleed whatsoever because they have colored bobbins and fiber before it's spun. Most everybody else spins all white, and then when it's done off the spool, then they dye it, and that's why it bleeds off of it. So this will not bleed whatsoever. You got 8 bobbins here, and I'm gonna turn it. Obviously, if you plug it in, it goes a million miles an hour. But you can see how each and every, and then the tighter you do it, the more, if you do 12 strand too tight, you won't be able to splice it. So the 12 strand is kind of loose, like a Chinese finger trap. It splices really, really well. And if you'll notice how slow, like if I sat here and turned it, it's not like moving whatsoever. And even when these machines are plugged in and they're just, this thing is going like an inch at a second. It takes a long time to do, but that's how braid's made, baby.
Awesome. Let's get a look at the final product.
Yeah, right here, man. So we've got
over here are the different colors.
Yep. So you've got a bunch of different colors, and I think this is the coolest thing, man. So I'll take, let's take an orange or something like that. Can you hold that for me? You got it?
Yep.
And I'll tell you, I put my white shirt on the line for you guys, right here. I'll rub it all over.
You gotta spit on it first. Do that with some Daiwa J braid or Power Pro, and you're gonna have problems with that.
Yep. So no bleeding whatsoever. Most of the time, it'll even like show up on your hands. You're good to go.
Yeah.
So.
What were you saying about the strength, the breaking strength?
Yeah. So we've got braid. Some of the new stuff too is all the way down to 8-pound test. So you're gonna get 8-pound test. It's gonna break around 10, 12 pounds. You've got 10 pound up here, 15. A lot of different options, all the way up to 200-pound braid. Then the splicing, it's the new stuff for ICAST right here. There's a 30-pound hollow core. So you have a completely spliced, you know how hollow core goes, but a lot of people don't make it in 30. So that's the new ICAST release this year, is a 30-pound spliceable braid.
Cool. That is a giant spool. I must ask, how many yards is that?
Yeah,
that's okay. So that's 200 pounds. So that's
200 pound, 3,200 yards. Yeah, that's a lot. Not a big fan of yellow myself.
Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, man. Good to see you guys.
Check them out on YouTube. Link down below. All right, y'all, we're here at the Dexter booth. We've got Johnny Jiggs over here. Johnny, we got Victor with Land Shark. He's got us some ceviche right here. We're gonna see if it tastes like mine. So I make a pretty fire ceviche myself. I just gotta say, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. It does look pretty good. What kind of fish?
Mutton snapper, mangrove snapper, yellowtail snapper, and we caught it all ourselves.
All of the above. Okay, let's see.
I want you to try that one too. That's a little different. You got red chili in this one, mandarin, basil.
It's pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Sounds like a Breaking Bad chef. Just add a little red chili to it, it makes it better.
Put that over there.
I believe it, man. He crushed it on the water.
So same thing. It's just got.
Well, the ingredients are there: red onion, cucumber, celery, red chili, basil, coconut milk, mandarin. Next time we're gonna have barrelfish ceviche from the boys from Alabama, right?
Dang right. Yeah. That's interesting. I haven't ever tried ceviche with that in it before. That makes
gives it a little sweetness, you know?
Yeah.
Because the lime juice is so tart and acidic, you get a little sweetness to balance it out.
Yeah, the last time that I made it with
Mango?
Mango.
I wanted to do mango, but there's a lot more people allergic to mango.
Really?
So I didn't want to, even though there's a sign, you know, you never know.
Yeah.
People don't read the sign.
Heck yeah. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. What y'all use that hook for? Megalodon?
Yeah, big sharks.
Is that real or is that just like a...
It was just
okay.
made for the display.
I thought so.
Pretty wild, ain't it?
Yeah. That's what we need right there.
Yeah, that's about a 4 or 5 minutes.
Hey, we're here at ICAST offering Seadeck, leader in the industry for EVA foam flooring. Check it out. We got all sorts of retail items that we're launching this year. New stuff coming all the time. Got a couple different textures up here. Brush texture and embossed texture. As you can see, we offer a lot of different thicknesses, a lot of different colors. And if you just walk around the booth, you'll also see a whole lot of different designs. Something that's somewhat new, it's actually been around for a few years, but this is HD. It's got a much rougher texture. It's kind of more for if you want to wear shoes all the time, not so much barefooted. Yeah. You can still go barefooted, but it does get a little bit better traction with shoes rather than barefooted.
How is this stuff with like stains and stuff? How easy is it to get like blood stains off, mud stains, stuff like that? Because that's one of the things that I've considered whenever I'm thinking about getting this on my boat.
Yeah, for sure. So it's actually a closed cell foam. So it's not like most foams, it's going to absorb water or something like that. So anything that you get on it's actually just on the surface. The best way to get it off is with our cleaner. We have our own engineered cleaner. It's called Deck Magic. And it's no coincidence that we call it Deck Magic. It does kind of perform magic on the material. Also, it really helps to have like an electric pressure washer. Just don't get the pressure washer too close. It is just foam, so if you get too close, you can damage the product. But electric pressure washer and Deck Magic definitely get anything out. It really shouldn't stain. Like I said, it's a closed cell foam.
What kind of like warranties y'all offer? Y'all offer installation as well?
Yep, we offer.
What locations?
We offer installations. We have certified installers and fabricators scattered all over the world. The warranty from Seadeck covers manufacturer defects for up to 3 years, but depending on what installer or what fabricator you get, some of them do offer an extended warranty. It just depends on who you get your product from.
So if y'all have been watching my videos, especially when I had my last boat, I had a measuring mat similar to this right here. I don't believe it was a Seadeck brand, but I've really been missing it, and the Blackjack definitely needs one of these, and also a mat to go on my front cooler similar to that there. Definitely be looking into getting this on my rig. Guys, just came across this Frable lithium battery aerator here. If y'all are looking for a better solution than your traditional aerators that take D batteries, this right here might be that. It's rechargeable, 45 hours of runtime, supposedly water resistant. Might have to add that to my arsenal for picking up bait at the bait shops and being able to keep them overnight fairly easy. Hey Cap, I think we should take one of these offshore. You reckon a snapper would wreck that? I know a cuda would. Look at the action on that thing.
We got videos from 5 years ago. Figure 8.
Take one of these ducks out there. If y'all want to see me buy one of these, take it offshore, y'all drop a comment down below. Might have to make it happen. It's like a snake, salamander, some crawdaddies. That thing looks really lively. Some frogs. Almost looks like a redfish. Golly, it feels so real.
You know the details yet? Alright. So the basis for the resin, everything.
Bunch of crabs we could try out for sheep's head later in the year. Thing looks so real.
To get the white you need it. So the basis with this is
It's just like a little fiddler crab. This is the Savage Gear booth as well. We've got a lot of interesting lifelike lures.
So this is our newest product. It's the Go Mist water bottle from Extreme Mist. You can drink just like a regular bottle, as you should. Always stay hydrated. Put some ice cubes if you want in there. And then in between sips, when it's hot out, hit a button for 1 second. Comes on mist. If I want to go to turbo speed, go to turbo. And then I can cool down for a second, turn it off. And USB-C chargeable right here. And then I can take the lid off. And the trick is, we made our threads, that was an engineering feat, a little bit off to where it'll fit a variety, about 80% of the other wide mouth bottles out there. So you can put it on your own bottle if you wanted to put it on something larger.
Very cool.
And it's got a nice integrated handle, beautiful bottle, good look, and at a price of $65, it's killer.
Nice. What about that vest right there?
We have a little wireless remote control right here. I press the on button, and on my chest here it comes on. I'm going to adjust it down a little bit. There's 8 speeds. Now wherever I run, walk, or cycle, I always move into my own Cloud 9, ice cold. I'm breathing it in, cooling from inside and out. And I'm also drinking from the same reservoir, kind of like Camelback on steroids.
Awesome. Sweet, that might be convenient offshore. I do a lot of saltwater fishing, so going out there, no wind, 100 degrees, that'd be perfect.
And if you have a T-top or a bimini top or a kayak, you can get a bucket of water, take this pump, put it onto a railing somewhere. I cut this one down for the show, but it comes with a 16-foot line. Watch your camera. Wow. Here it comes. So now you can put that out front of you, and when you're motoring or paddling or whatever, you're moving into your own cloud.
That's awesome.
Ice cold.
Yeah.
You can feel it get cold right here.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think I'm a little messy.
Extreme Mist.
And that whole kit comes in that little box.
No way.
Instant cooling. There's your boat, side-by-sides, tents, umbrellas, golf carts, anywhere you need extra cooling.
That's cool. Very cool. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, y'all was getting some lunch. Look who showed up here. We got the Bama crew over here. We got the bearded one.
What's going on?
Beach Bum.
What do you call these people?
Huh?
What do you call them?
What do I call them?
You got like a name for your audience?
No, my peoples. It's called my peoples. Yeah.
My people.
Y'all have a good time so far?
Don't recommend Papa John's at ICAST.
Really don't recommend. Yeah, I really don't recommend any food here, to be honest.
You got protein and your carb. You got rice and chicken.
That's right. That's right.
How was Twin Peaks last night?
Y'all wasn't supposed to mention anything about that. We did not go to Twin Peaks, but we might go tonight, maybe. Bo's never been. Y'all tell folks bye. See y'all later. It's good seeing y'all.
Good to see you, man.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here to talk about Shark Band's Zeppelin. This is the shark deterrent tackle. It uses patented magnetic technology, shark repellent technology, in order to keep sharks away so that you're able to land more fish. The Zeppelin which we introduced at ICAST 2 years ago, winner of Best Terminal Tackle, it's 6 ounces, and traditionally what it would be used for is bottom fishing, where you can rig it in line, where it can stay part of your line set the whole time. You can use a 3-way swivel with it, or you can double it as a sinker, because like I said, it's 6 ounce, so it could just replace your bottom lead. But one of the ways to rig it that is been really successful for people, and particularly like if you're jigging, is you're going to want to use our deployment method, and that way it's also going to reduce the risk of you losing the device at all to break-offs, or fish, the kingfish or a shark, wind up cutting the line for whatever reason, that you wouldn't lose everything. And the way the deployment method works is you've got a snap swivel at the end of your leader here, and you can, if you're jigging, let's say, you're going to wait to hook up and then quickly attach it, and it's got 6 ounces of weight to it, so it's going to quickly get down to your fish, and you want to make it with enough leader line here so that it's going to swing down about 2 to 3 feet below the tail of your fish. So as you're reeling up, sharks are encountering the electromagnetic deterrent field and turning away before they have to get to your fish. And that way you're going to increase the chances of your success. This device has been tested by the Western Australian government, proven effective to help you land more fish. And the way that it works is sharks have the most powerful electroreception, which is the ability to detect electric fields in the water. They use it to hunt and navigate the oceans. And shark bands emits a powerful deterrent field, and when sharks come into contact with it, it overwhelms that sensory organ. It makes them want to turn away. Imagine it like somebody shining a bright light in your eyes in a dark room. It's not going to hurt, but it's going to make you want to turn away because it's so uncomfortable.
And you also have another product as
we do.
Well for divers?
We do, yeah. So one of our core product has actually always been our wearable, which is the same technology as in the fishing product, and it's built into this wearable device that you would put on your wrist or ankle, and it's used by swimmers, surfers, divers, spear fishermen all around the world. And yeah, it was actually part of the inspiration that we got for our fishing device was from spear fishermen and other people using this product to help keep sharks away.
Yeah, so I'm not a fan of getting in the water because I know sharks and stuff is in the water, but I'd feel much better with that on my ankle or wrist.
Right on, we certainly do too, yeah.
Appreciate it, David.
Yeah, likewise.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time, Captain.
Guys, I just found a net right here that is finally big enough for the size of trout that I catch. It might not be big enough, but we could make it work. It's got an extendable handle. It's got a nice little measuring thing here on the shaft of the net. But y'all, that is pretty dang big. Let's see, what's the brand? This is Clam Nets. Might have to pick this thing up.
Hi, this is Ross. We're currently at ICAST 2023. So Ross from Mangrove Products, and we have a new product here. One of our new colors is our white on our reusable boat trash bag. Trash bag is definitely a good feature to have on the boat. A lot of trash issues on the boat, getting organized, and this is going to be something to solve that problem. We triple stitched all of our seam points on our fabric. We have a really easy open to close liner on here. So any contents that you have, this will accept full-size bottles and cans. On the inside, we have a rubber liner on the inside here that makes it really easy to clean and spray off. That rubber liner also extends all the way down to the bottom here, which makes this leak-proof. So as long as you have it upright, it's not going to be leaking or dripping in the boat. A lot of versatility with mounting options. You have this adjustable strap on the top, and you have this bungee here on the bottom. So any kind of piping that you have on your boat or outdoor vehicle, you can mount it really anywhere that's going to suit your needs for whatever event you're doing on the boat that day or on your ATV. All of our material was just upgraded to 900D or 900 denier material, which is a lot more dense. It's going to be more resistant to sun fading. We have this mesh here that makes it breathable. So once you're done, spray it off, hang it up to dry, and you're not going to be getting that mold buildup versus something that's self-contained. And all of our metals on here are 5000 series aluminum. That's going to mitigate any kind of corrosion. And all of our clips on here are powdered PVC, which is equivalent in strength to your traditional PVC that's used in plumbing. And that's some of the cool features of our product, and how our bag is going to help you with your trash issues on the boat.
Yeah, we're going to be going some 1,800 foot, man. I need a jig to get me 1,800 foot. You think they make one?
1,800 foot? I got just a jig for you. I believe that's a 2,000 gram.
Yeah, I'm going to need a bigger rod.
What is that? 106 ounce. So there's
10 ounces, 300 grams, so 3,000 gram jig.
Are you serious? Let me feel that thing. Golly! I'm trying to get a good. That's my arm, the length of my arm right there. Golly.
They will come GPS enabled, so there'll be no more iPilot link. This can, you don't have to connect this, and there'll be a little cap that you can put on here. But if you have the hook, there'll be a puck on your boat anymore? No, everything is built into the unit itself, so no more puck for that jog feature. That is correct. So we can, again, you can hear it's even quieter doing its.
And that feature is only available for Humminbird?
Through Humminbird, that is correct.
That's cool, man. That is cool right there.
So I can steer it from this as well. The cool thing is, I like that we did through an update, is we can now see the head icon on this, so I can see which way my trolling motor. So if I happen to be not paying attention, even on through my remote, it will do that, so I know which way the head is pointing now as I'm doing that. So again, I can have all that feature right there as a virtual remote. That's just a 3.5.
Pushing some water.
That's a 4.5. So as you can see here, as I got this turned on too on the remote, again, the icon here, if I turn the head of the motor, that's going to turn on there. So again, it's going to give you functionality of paying attention to where that motor's turned. So when you do hit the prop button, you know exactly which way the head of that's facing as well.
Yep. And that's all Bluetooth? Via Bluetooth?
That is all via Bluetooth, yep. You're going to pair this just like you would pair the regular remote, and we're going to offer the micro remote like we did before.
Y'all drop a comment down below if y'all want to see me take this to the rigs, catch a limit of snapper. Think we can make it happen.
Hey, I'm Warren from Toy Fishing. We've got a new product for the ICAST show, which is this modular system on split ring tools. This is our premium product, which is a 17/4 stainless steel drop forged, actually in Sheffield in the UK. And this is our Prima. We've also got these, which come in 4 different colors, as you can see right over here. We've got the red, orange, the blue, and the brand color, which is a Prussian blue. So what's unique with this concept is it's 9 different inserts, and it'll pretty much open any fishing lure from that size right there all the way to something like this. So if you're a tuna guy and you're looking to change out your split rings, you want to use the red range of inserts. So you're going to go for a 27 large and a 27 round nose, which is the medium. And it's a really simple concept. This is on the Prussian blue handle, and you basically just, if you need, firstly it opens it up really easily, and if you need to get a bigger gape, you just basically spin it around and it locks out. And you're actually holding the split ring, so you're in full control, and it's as easy as that. So changing out your hooks, I mean, that's a 6/0 BKK hook, which is really difficult to get the hook on and off, but with this it's really easy.
Sweet. That is very
simple as that.
Very nice.
Our product's all distributed through Fish Razor, and you can get it in most tackle stores around the US. And yeah, looking forward to seeing how the market receives the product. So.
Awesome, thank you, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
You ever seen this pistol grip rod? I mean, what's the benefit of that? I mean, say hello to my little friend. What is the benefit of that? I don't know. Out of my league, I guess.
Shoot the birds when they come down.
Yeah.
I think it's. What do you hold like this now? I think it's.
I don't know. I don't know. I want to ask.
So when you're ripping heavy swim baits.
Ah.
Like that. So you can really rip on it.
Okay.
So we'll throw in that heavy rubber.
Yeah. So that's what this rod is designed for, is throwing like heavy swim baits like those Savage Gear, big giant.
Yep, big heavy stuff. You're working it all day and it just changes that leverage point. Yep. So you just.
That way when that big whatever pike or something smashes it, don't rip your rod out of your hand.
Yep.
Very
and
nice.
all the musky guys all want 9 foot and longer, and so we're telescoping as well.
Oh.
So it fits in an 8-foot rod locker, because most of those musky guys don't have big boats, you know.
Check that out.
That's owner of Jig Pro, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna let you just kind of walk through some of the jigs, maybe some new products. And
Perfect, yeah.
What they are.
Happy to show you around. So the first thing I want to show you guys is, this is actually pretty cool. So this is how our process starts. So we'll come up with a concept, we'll draw in the computer, and we'll take the drawing to a 3D printer, and we'll 3D print the model. So we are actually 3D printing a real prototype right now of one of our new jigs. And once this is done, this will turn into something similar to this. This is just a piece of plastic with the shape of a jig. We'll take this, and out of this we'll make a mold. That will be our prototype. So we'll take this into this, and then we'll throw some paint on it and make it look nice and pretty.
That's right.
So this is one of the coolest thing about us. We do it all the way, from scratch all the way to the fixing side. So when people are using some of our jigs, there's a lot of jigs in the market, but we take it to a whole other level. Okay. And then a couple of new additions for this year. I'm sure you guys are already familiar. You've seen it in their channel.
Yes.
Deep collection.
Yes.
Strike collection.
Yep.
We just added this blade bait. It's called the Rip. The cool thing about these is you can troll it, you can cast it, and you can jig it. We made it all the way to 120 grams. We are getting as well into some of the inshore market. Came out with our own pump on a jig. Super cool. These just got out as well. We have a crappie jig with a strong hook. And then this is one of my favorite lures actually. This is called an eye drop. Super effective, easy to work, super affordable. I mean, what can I say? One of the best little things we made.
And these right here, I've been wanting to try. I have not had a chance to try them out. They look sick.
Yeah, this is our wild collection. So the reason why we named this wild is because it's completely different from anything that we've done before. Usually we always shoot for like symmetrical designs. So symmetrical means one side of the jig looks the same way that the other side of the jig. What we always try to achieve is that jig gets down to the bottom quick, low resistance, and that means also easy to fish. So something that has low resistance is going to be easier to fish. If you are more comfortable, fishing, then therefore you catch more fish. With the wild, it goes against anything we've done before. This is a asymmetrical design. It has a lot of curves in it, and that's what we call it the wild. Yeah. So it's definitely a more technical jig, because the more curves and cut you are on the jig, the more difficult it is to work before getting entangled or overdoing it. Definitely one of the most effective jigs. I think this is probably the most successful jig we ever released. It's super difficult to keep them in stock, and we're proud of them. So it's cool.
Awesome. What's the motto? Go deeper?
Yeah, think deeper.
Think deeper. That's what it is. So go check them out. Thank you, George.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, yeah.
Good job, man. Well, yeah, I think that is going to wrap it up for this video. Talked to a lot of great people, walked a couple miles around the show, had a good time out here, seen some pretty cool products. I hope y'all enjoyed it. The next time y'all see the channel, we will be fishing, so if y'all enjoy saltwater fishing of all types, y'all be sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, we'll see you back out on the next one.